Hello and welcome to AgileRails. My name is Damian Rems and I am excited to introduce you to the AgileRails project. AgileRails utilizes Ruby on Rails to develop corporate internet applications. While Ruby on Rails is well known for building websites for internet startups, its use in corporate intranets has been less reported. AgileRails has been actively used in our internet for over a decade. Initially designed for the MongoDB database, it has since been adopted to incorporate Active Record as its ORM framework. This flexibility allows it to operate with any database with provided Active Record model. I'd like to demonstrate a small application that I've prepared, which you can download and install from GitHub in just a few minutes. As you can see, you must be logged in order to work with the application. So let's log in. The default menu of the application is Home. Home displays a dashboard featuring messages from the applications. Messages in red require urgent attention. Violet messages are warnings, and green messages are informational. These messages are also sent to users' mailboxes each morning, ensuring that even infrequent users are updated on application statuses. Now, let's explore three other menu options. Diary is a simple time tracking and notes application. Users can log the job name, the time needed to complete it, together with details note about the task. This was one of the first applications that I made. It's not in use anymore, but I personally use Diary to record how to do recipes into Notes field, because it is really easy to search the data for specific keywords. Let me demonstrate this. Go to Data Filter icon, select Set Filter, set the filter to Contains, enter the desired keyword and either press Enter or click the search icon. To reset filter, click Filter Off icon. Applications can be localized if we follow Ruby on Rails rules for localization. We can change the language anytime by simply adding local equals to the URL. In this example, our application is now in Slovenian language. Not just menus, actions, labels, and help text, but also choices for select fields are localized. To reset back to default language, pass local parameter with no value. To-Do is a well-known application which serves as a reminder tool. Its strength lies in the ease of delegation tasks to other users and the ability to add tasks from the applications. A task also has a priority and of course a time due it has to be completed. When the task is completed, we close it with click on the Close Task action. Our Orders application features more complex menu and is designed as a Ruby on Rails engine and provided as a Ruby gem. Every organization processes various kinds of orders, from components, materials to office supplies and other expenses. When planning orders, it is important to consider some reference data as well. We have partners from whom we order goods. Our organization is divided into sectors, and each sector has multiple cost centers. Thus, we need to add these additional tables to our application. In the real world, these tables would be part of the main application, but for this demonstration, they are included in the Orders menu. Let's go and create a new order. Initially, you notice that in addition to the standard action buttons, there's an Order Document Action button which is currently disabled. In our example, this button will become active once we enter order items. In a real-world scenario, there would be additional conditions that must be met before we can obtain our order document. In our organization, we have implemented a confirmation process where an order must first be approved by a superior and then by the organization manager. Only after these approvals can order document be downloaded or printed and sent to the partner. Let's fill in some data. There are some default values already filled in. For example, the proposer, who is the currently logged-in user. As a user, he has his superior and he is part of Sector 2. You will notice that the cost center field is also dependent on the value of the sector field. If we change the sector field value, choices for the cost center fields are also changed. The partner entry field is created as an autocomplete forum field. When we start typing letters, possible choices will appear on the list below the field. If the partner is not yet present in our database, we can click the plus icon and add a new partner to the database. This would probably not be desired in the real world. The functionality is here for the presentation purposes, and as you will see in the following, it requires a single option to be set. Let's go and enter items. As you can see, order must be saved before we can enter order items. This is logical since order items belong to the order. Therefore, order must exist so we can relate items to the order. When we have finished entering items, we click on the top Order Save button. This operation is safe since nothing has been changed on the order, but it will refresh our view. As you can see, our Order Document button is now active, and we can obtain order document as a PDF document. This is it. If you want to test the application, look for the URL in the text. In the next video, we will walk through the application's source code.